to me, the most amazing thing about wine is that if you treat the vineyards and the wines correctly in the cellar, then you can create something that's completely distinct. Like this vineyard right here that we're on now can make something that you cannot create anywhere else in the world. So my first job out of college was in Washington, D.C. So it was this totally, it was like suit and tie, Capitol Hill, meeting with senators and congressmen, and I was like 20 and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. But after about a year in D.C., I needed out of there. And I was working at a wine bar at night. I was like, I think I want to go try to make wine for real, in California. And talked to my uncle who lived in Sonoma and was involved in the wine industry, and we teamed up and we bought this old rundown turkey farm. Going from a nasty old farm to like a beautiful vineyard and winery, there's just so many steps along the way that needed a lot of attention and love and a lot of like sweat and poison oak and tears like in the first couple of years. And my brother and I grew up in an agricultural family, so farming is what feels right to us. So we spent a lot of time in the vineyard and doing that, and think of ourselves as wine growers versus wine makers. We grow vegetables here. We have sheep that keep the weeds down instead of using herbicides. We have chickens and goats and ducks and things like that. So, we think about it as it's a farm. One of the things that Scribe celebrates is this direct connection from what's happening in an agrarian landscape to the experiences that you have at a table. So when people come here, we hope that they can see this authentic and honest and direct correlation between what they're tasting, what they're experiencing, and kind of the life or the story of that glass of wine, I work with my brother, I work with my uncle. It's like definitely a family endeavor, and everybody's like really passionate and loves what they do. So I think that's crucial to have like a lot of people to gather, as many people around you as possible that really care about this thing, and to be as open with the project as possible instead of trying to keep it close. I feel like the more people that have come to work at Scribe, like the greater we've become. So to Francisco. I feel like we're just getting started here. I mean, we just had our first harvest off this vineyard, and it's going to take a lifetime to understand this place fully.